Hey everyone, this is Kevin Schreiber from Downtown Pittsburgh Dogs. Thanks for watching. Hope you're doing well. I want you to eliminate the phrase from your lexicon that is common and annoying, and it holds you back as an owner and a leader for your dog. And that phrase is simply this: well, my other dog worked well on this, or they listened better, or they did this, fill in the blank. My other dog was blank. You should eliminate that totally from your vocabulary. A lot of people that do that are hoping that their current dog is like the dog that they used to know, or another dog. It doesn't work that way. It's like trying to compare relationships that you've had and say, well, this last relationship was great, but this one's here. It doesn't work that way. Every single organic living being has a different personality, different set of genes, different set of nurture and environmental factors that have gone into them. So everybody and every organic being is totally different. So you cannot compare the previous dog to the current dog. And where this messes up is people say, well, all of these training methods worked for my previous dog and then my dog got it, and I'm trying the same training methods with my current dog and they're not working. What's going on? You get very frustrated with that, and you kind of get disappointed if you aren't getting the results that you're looking for. What I would challenge you to think about is this: think of every single dog that you have and that comes into your life as a separate martial arts discipline. And what I mean by martial arts discipline, in the fighting arts, the martial arts, there are different disciplines, such as, I'll just name a couple that are common: karate, taekwondo, aikido, jiu-jitsu. Those are four. I'll just stick with those four. Karate, taekwondo, aikido, and jiu-jitsu all have different disciplines and different activities. If you stick with one discipline, one of those four, for, let's just say, 10 years, you will become a master in that discipline. You will start at white belt and you'll move up to whatever the belt progressions go to until you earn a black belt and you become a master in that. Now, it took time, right? You started at zero, got your licks in, no idea what's going on, barely figuring it out, belt level up, until you become a black belt. Now you are a master in that discipline. If you were to then switch from karate to aikido or to jiu-jitsu, you would have to then start all the way at the bottom at zero again, put in all that time and effort. So it may take you another 10 years to get all the way up to black belt level. And you can't get mad at yourself and say, well, I have a black belt in karate, jiu-jitsu's not working for me. You can't say that to yourself. You're really going to put a lot of pressure on yourself by assuming that because one discipline worked well and you got to a black belt level, that you're going to just interchange that in with another discipline and you're going to be a black belt instantaneously. It doesn't work that way. Every dog that you bring into your life is the exact same thing as well. Take your time. Don't beat yourself up. Start with the basics. If you have to ask somebody, for a professional, for advice with your dog, definitely do that. Now, if you are lucky enough to happen to have a dog that responds somewhat well personality-wise to the same things that the other dog did, you might be talking the same discipline, the same language to the dog, but don't beat yourself up and don't be upset if you have to start all over and start from zero and ask a professional, ask for help from somebody and say, my dog is totally different from the dog I had before. I don't know where to start. Can you take a look at this? Typically, it takes an outside perspective to really get a good perspective on your dog, because when you get an outsider and a third party to look at everything, they'll be able to sit back and say, okay, you don't need to learn karate, you need to learn taekwondo for your dog. Just using that martial arts analogy again. So don't be afraid to start over again and start with the basics, relearn, pick up a book, talk to a professional, get some help. If your dog is not like the previous dog, you definitely need some help and you need some training. And don't be afraid to ask. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Again, this is Kevin Shriver with Downtown Pittsburgh Dogs. Thanks for watching.